So this is how you're going to create an icon or a wireframe. So I'm going to take this model here. I'm going to open this. And then I'm going to position the model the way I want it to be. You could take another screenshot if you wish to take a different wireframe from an icon. But for now, this is what I'm going to get. You can also go into the cutscene editor if you wish to edit the colors or the positioning according to the animation. So here my screen is perfect. So I click on print screen, then I go on paint. Next thing I do, I'm going to put my image just to see the background and nothing more. I'm going to cut what's not needed. Now I can save this as untitled or whatever name you wish. Now that this is done, let's do the images. So I'm going to open it, and this tool comes with Windows 10. So first thing, I'm going to modify it with Paint 3D. Next thing, I'm going to use Magic Selection. Next. So this looks fine. I'm going to take off the image from the background, and then I'm going to select the background and delete it. Now, the background will be 76 by 76, which is the size of an icon. And I'm going to try to fit in my icon. Since my image is rather rectangular, I'm going to do it this way. Otherwise, you can't compress the image into 76 by 76 or it will look really silly. So this is my first icon here. Now I can save. So I'm going to save this as an image. I'm going to put the transparency, very important. So this is my marine icon. Save. I can close this, and I don't need to save the project. Now I'm going to take the same first file on title, and I'm going to use this first tool here, which is modify. I'm going to put maximum light and minimum color, and we'll save a copy of this, which will be marine wireframe. Done. So now I don't need my original image anymore. I can only modify this one. So I'm going to go with Paint 3D again and Magic Selection again. So now we might need to work a little bit if there are some details missing. So here we can see that this was missing, but I messed up. So just going to try again. If I'm lucky, it looks like it's trying to select it, but maybe if I can take it off like this with erase. Nope. Oh, let's go back. Sometimes it's harder depending on the orientation of your model. So if your program cannot find the right colors, it will be a little harder. But let's suppose that I don't need it. It's okay. I'm just going to take another view later. So never mind this. So just for now, it's going to be what I need. If you want to create a better one, just do it again until you get the right one. So here I'm going to delete this. Oh, just before. I'm just going to put this 140 by 140. I could keep proportion just to make it faster. Here I'm going to fit in the wireframe. So this should be centered as much as possible. And I'm ready to save onto my image. And I need to put a transparency. This is very important. There you go. I can close this. Don't need to save the project. Here are my two images. So now I'm going to go on the internet and I'm going to go on the aconvert.com. So you need to go on image, and by the way, this website is free. You don't need to download anything. So I need a DDS file. I can, yes, I need to keep the original image size. And I'm going to take my files here, open, and convert now. So this is my wireframe, it's written here. I'm naming it this way, but you have to write the better name that you wish to have it. If you want to classify, you just have to use the usual, so BTN and all the rest that you know. So this is this one, yeah, sorry, this is the wireframe, and this is the icon. I'm just going to copy this and put icon instead. Save. So this is complete. Now I can delete my old files which are not needed, and it's time to go take them. I can go here in my import files, and just these two here, which don't show for now, but they will, because I need to save, and they will get inside the editor, which will now show their image, and they should work. Remember that it's important to keep the right size in order to have them work, otherwise you can't. Here's my first icon, marine icon. So if I wish to try it, I'm going to go in my unit that I created, which is marine, oops, commando, it's in the buttons. So marine commando, tray marine commando. In here, I'm going to look for it. Remember that if you change the name after getting the icon into your files, you won't be able to find it from here unless you look for it again to the right name. So make sure that once you have the right name, it's final. It takes longer because I have a lot of icons. Now my research has started. There you go. So I'm clicking OK. My game is already set to be able to produce the right unit, so this will work, as I'm going to show an example of what it has done. I haven't changed the wireframe because the old wireframe that I used was better than this one, which is not the perfect one, because I couldn't cut some pieces, I couldn't save some pieces, I mean, on it when I tried to do the magic selection. Let's see what we get. Just to speed things
Bad
up.
news.
Add-on complete.
There you go. So this is my account. Remember that you could put the marine larger, but it's going to expand outside of the icon button, so you don't want that. Anyway,
You want a piece of me, boy?
this is marine, and this is the old wireframe that I created before. If you want to make a better one,
Go, go, go!
it's always up to you. Feel free to
Affirmative.
make, remake, and name it the right way to make sure that you find all your stuff at the right spot. Thank you.